Yo, I'm live. It's early. That gives me time to grab Shorty. Look who's here. Who's in the house? Short Sticks is here. Okay, go down there. Whoop. And Smiley is right. Smiley. There. I know, no. Okay, it's 11:11. And you know what? It's November 1st. What is it? Yeah, 11/1, 11, 11. That's a lot of ones. And what does it mean? Nobody knows. So I know there's no one watching this, or there's 3. Grazie mille. I just wanted to come in because, for one, I advertised wrong. I thought today was Saturday. And I said Saturday, November 1st, and it's Friday. Did anyone else think it was Saturday today? And yeah, I wanted to just come in and apologize for the frickin' nightmare of yesterday with my beach idea. I had a friend, he manages that restaurant where I was going to do my amazing Halloween show. And I kind of was like, what about the internet connection? Plus, there's like 1 trillion people out there trick-or-treating and everything, which must have influenced or affected the internet. So it was a piece of shit. And I apologize for wasting your time or getting your hopes up if you were sitting down, hunkered down, ready for a really, really fun live. I mean, they're always kind of just goofy anyways. I apologize for that. I gave it a shot, and then I didn't even notice that it was fucked up until, and it was really loud and all this crap. So anyways, I thought I'd come in today. I'll show you the Katrina. The big ass Katrina. Where is she? You can see there. It's the, tallest one in the world, apparently. It's really cool. It's right at the bottom of my street on the Melicon. And we're in Puerto Vallarta. How are you guys doing? Can someone at least say hi? Please? I'll give you $1. Anyway, so I don't know if I should just try to do a live again tomorrow at 11:11. Buddy! Hi, Ron. Hi, baby. Oh, thank you. I don't know. I don't think you were there last night, Patricia, or Ron, either of you. But it was going to be fun because it was so lively and everything. But anyway, we're in the throes of Dia de los Muertos. Today it's called Dia de Inocentes, or Los Niños, or Angelitos. And so November 1st, if you want to know. That's okay, Patricia. I think it only lasted for like 15 minutes, and it was like, if you look at the replay, it's like cutting out. It's a big freaking mess. So you missed nothing. Thanks, Mark. Hi. From Yakima, Washington. Awesome. I'm glad you like the vids. More to come, more to come, more to come. Actually, this weekend is going to be completely swamped. I'm shooting a YouTuber dinner thing with Aiden, Stefan, my friends whose house I live in right here, living simply in Mexico. There's Sean in Paradise. He's out in San Pancho. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I was trying something new. It was a bit of a long shot, but I thought that'd be super fun because there's all these kids in their costumes getting candies, and it was very fun. So anyway, what the hell was I saying before that? Oh, yeah. So I'm doing a YouTuber kind of meetup-y thing at Aiden Stefan's. We're having a little dinner. And then tonight on the Real Quality, there's all these different events. So I'm going to shoot a bunch of stuff. And then tomorrow is Dia de los Muertos. It's where we celebrate not the young people that passed away. So today is to celebrate the babies and the young people that left. And I think there's a parade. I don't even know. And then tomorrow at the cemetery, there's a big procession that goes from the cemetery, which is going to be decorated with all these beautiful marigolds and stuff, all the way into El Centro and the romantic zone. So you're going to be with Aiden Stefan. Yeah. Tonight at 4, we're going to have a little dinner and then probably wander around the Rio Quale. So I'm going to be shooting all sorts. I'm going to do a very in-depth video about Dia de los Muertos so everyone can see the whole scene. That's the plan. And then I'm going to do a YouTuber thing so we can all like, I've wanted to meet Sean in Paradise. He's a surfer from New York, and his German wife from, they built a house in San Pancho. So that'll be fun tonight because I get to finally meet him in the flesh. We can just, I can go, why the hell do I still not have 2,000 followers after 2 freaking years of this shit? Because it's probably because of my name, right? And don't forget, when you come here next, get Twist. I'm not being paid to say this. With salt and lime. It's really good. I was there in 2010 at the Melia, near the marina. Beautiful. Did you see the giant crocodile? Was it there then? That's a nice spot. There's like markets and really good restaurants. Kind of got a foodie scene out there. You got your Starbucks and, you know, it's nice. But thank you, the 9 people that showed up to my live. That's funny because I built the thumbnail like after the things went sideways yesterday, but I was kind of chugging wine on the beach while the sun was setting. So I made the thumbnail, and this morning went, oh my God, I said Saturday. So I'm like, people, not that, you know, whatever. So, but it was sad because like, I think there were maybe 60 people last night that showed up, and then it just went freaking sideways. So I just had to walk away and go, this isn't going to work. Are you coming back, Mark, or what? You're going to be with 8 and 7. I'll say hi to them for you. Yeah, they're awesome. I've been hanging with Ada a little bit. They're here for a few more days, and then they heading back to America. So, Matt, yes, afraid the name isn't friendly to the algorithm. Enjoy your videos. For God's sakes. I know, I feel like maybe they'll just shut me down one day. Hopefully not, and I'll have to start from scratch with a different name. I don't know. Maybe once you're shut down, you're not even allowed to ever have a YouTube channel. I have no idea, but I know. I could just change it to my name, Audra in Vallarta. How about that? What else? That's about it. It's finally, if anyone cares, let's talk about the weather. The weather's changed. Finally. There's a little cool breeze in the morning. You actually need a sheet. And it's actually, hi. These are the only shades I've left. I broke and lost the other ones. It's finally shifted. Like this summer is closing out for real. And it's all like a little bit cool. Didn't need to put my fan on right away. So finally we're going to get to relax a little bit, and it'll be hi, 10 people. Thanks for showing up, listening to me ramble. If anyone has any questions, give it to me about Vallarta or anything else, or tell me if you're planning on coming here. Leslie, I will be there in February for the month. I'm sharing your channel with all my friends and family. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let me know. Maybe we'll collide. If you see me walking around, say hello, please, because it's a really small town. Are you staying in the romantic zone or El Centro? Will we run into each other? February is a very popular time of year, but yeah, it's like crazy because it's like when you endure the freaking summer here, which is such a trip because like literally half of the town closes down. It's very just Mexican. Everything's quiet. Things are closed. There's no one on the Malecon most of the time. There's different waves of people on the beach. But like 6 months is a long freaking time. So all of a sudden you like kind of wake up, the weather's shifted, and the green, like a lot of Americans and Canadians are back. So it's such a trip. And a lot of them all look identical. All these retired couples, they all are dressed the same. They walk the same. They're wearing the same sandals and the same hats. And they're like, it's just a trip. So everyone's coming back. And what was I going to say? Yes, thank you for sharing my channel. Oh, that's what I was going to say is like I'm getting a ton of subscriber sightings, fan sightings these days. So I'm like, oh my God, try not to be a complete drunkard when I run into people. But no, I'm getting spotted by a lot of people these days, which is good. So, I mean, people are finding me at least, which is good. And I'm going to keep going. You can't stop me. Shorty and Smiley are good. They're right here. Look. Smiley! Smiley! She's in the sun. And Shorty's under the table. You missed him. I showed him earlier. But they're very good. They're spoiled. We go to the beach at least once a day, so they get to bomb around in the ocean and on the beach, and they're always covered in sand. It's a nightmare. I always have to sweep my floor 10 times a day. Excuse me, but they're very good. And I never really told the full Shorty and Smiley story, which is kind of interesting. So I want to do that one. You love them. Oh, yeah, that's not them. Where are we? December 5th. What did I ask you again? That's when you're coming? Perfect. Well, you won't stay all the way to Christmas. It must be before. Hubby and I are learning a lot from your videos. Can't wait to be back. Awesome. That's what they're there for. And I plan on doing more. I want to do one on birria. Does anyone know what birria is? But I found this other YouTuber couple who they love birria, which is like street taco. They do birria tacos. So it's like this very long stewed meat stuff. And it's freaking insane. If you eat meat, don't be grossed out if you're a veggie, but they're too much. They're too delicious. But they did their top 5 favorites, and I might just steal the entire show and copy them because I don't actually know where the best birrias are. I've been to one that I loved, but it was like south of Boca. So anyway, I might do a birria tacos. I want to just do more wanderies so you can just see what it looks like if you're planning on moving here or staying long term for a little bit, so you know some of the places to go and get your food and you know options for long-term visitors and shit like that. But yeah, I met Sid, who I don't think is here. I was walking up to the beach 2 days ago, and Sid was there with his dog, and he said he moved here, and he was watching me a lot right before he moved here, so he was very grateful. So it's fun. I've met quite a few people that moved here. Because they're like, well, if she can do it, I'm sure we can, you know, kind of thing. So that's cool. What else are we doing? So what's a typical day for Audra there in PV? I try to, I do the coffee, the journaling, and and then I do walk the doggies, take them out. Then I try to do yoga. This is in the hot season. It's different because it's so fucking hot. You can't barely do anything. But the Mirador, the big lookout, in my last video, I show it. It's like, it's not far from here. It's very close. I try to do that, do some exercise, even though I already do 4 billion stairs every single day. 11 people on 111. And we started at 11:11. And I'm an 11, numerologically. By the way, did anyone else make moon water during the full moon the other day? I did. It was fun. And I made these big jars and put it on the roof above me here, as you can see. And the moonlight was, don't think I'm a freak. It was magical. And then I made jamaica. If you don't know what jamaica is, you buy these flowers. It's hibiscus flowers. It's a common drink here in Mexico. You can buy them at the corner stores and stuff, or buy it pre-made from other vendors. And you boil it, make a tea out of the jamaica. You can add sugar. I just do it plain, and then cool it. And it's like iced tea, but it's high in vitamin C. It's very good for you. But so I made my jamaica out of moon water. Think about that. And that's why life is good. Anyway, I'm going all over the place now. So a day in the life. Yeah, I do exercise. Usually do some cleaning because there's a lot of dust and sand and shit. So you got to keep on top of that. And then if I have something to shoot, I'm either out shooting or I'm editing. And then I usually go down to the beach midday or 3, 4, 5, go for sunset or earlier because I'm a frickin' beach bum and everyone knows it. So that's kind of it. Or I'll go do my groceries, go have lunch with a friend, and then come back for a bit and do some work. And then I work. Then I almost never don't go to the beach. So every day I end up down there. Wouldn't you? Like, look at this freaking day today. Wow! Banderas Bay. And the whales will be coming back soon, actually. The humpback whales come from Alaska and Canada. They swim all the way here, all the mommies that are pregnant and give birth to their babies here because the temperature of the water is good for them. And then the babies try to like get fattened up and then they swim back north. Okay, everybody. 14 people. That's awesome. I thought I was going to be talking to myself. I asked Ron, please. Hey, Moss Girl. I still need to send you an address. How you doing? Your dog is freaking adorable. Okay, and your husband's cute too. In like a cute way, like the dog. Nothing else. You are a 12 easy. Not an 11? Thank you. I'll take anything I can get. Love it. I did. I can't even remember what I asked you. You saw the last video? Maybe is that what I asked? Hola, mi amiga. When are you going to come? Jump. I can share my 65-degree weather with you. Okay. Okay. So now what do we do? Basically, I'm either going to do another live tomorrow. I don't know if it's even worth it because I really wanted to see if there's a different crowd in the evening because obviously there would be. That's why I did it last night at 5:55. But let me think about it. But maybe I'll be back on tomorrow. Like, who cares? I can go whenever the hell I want. And if anyone shows up, bada bing, bada boom. Let's go say hi to Shorty. Hold on. Come here. Go, Shorty. It's your birthday. We're going to party like it's your birthday. Whee! See, kind of looks like he's smiling sometimes. Hey? He's very warm because he's laying in the sun. I don't know what else. Any other questions? I don't know what to say. I just barely missed you last night. Yeah, and it didn't work. There was technical difficulties. So did you do the handout candy thing? Did I ask you that? Or someone was saying they're in the middle of nowhere, so they're just going to have cocktails. And that seems like a really good idea. How many people did you get, Ron? My friend Ron hands out full-size chocolate bars and drink boxes every Halloween to at least 50 kids, I think. But I have some, one of the very first tours I did, I was in Mismaloya, which is south of here. It takes about 20 minutes from downtown to get to Mismaloya. And it's a good place to go if you want to get a massage for less, because it's cheaper than Vallarta. But of course, like everything, the prices are going up. But I used to go there to get massage. And if you can find the woman named Flor or Flowers, she's freaking the real deal. Like she must be an RT. And if you ask for deep tissue, she will fuck you up. I'm just saying. But it's cool because it's this very small little beach spot. And there's like restaurants along the beach and loungers and stuff. So you can have lunch and like suntan or whatever. And the swimming is very safe and beautiful there. Generally pretty clean. And then up above the restaurants are full of massage parlors. Like, and you're in like bamboo, on good beds, and you can hear the water, the waves coming in while you're getting your back beaten up. What was my point? I was there a year and a half or whatever the hell it was. And this family was like, Naked Jaguar tours. And I don't think he's watching right now. He's here right now being, having fun with his family. But they spotted me and we ended up having a beer together. And then they're like, let's go on a tour. So I took him and his whole family. There's 2 teenagers, an 8-year-old at the time, and the couple. So 5 of them to Yelapa, and we spent the day there, and it was freaking great. But they're here, so it sounds like they're going out to Kimixto, and I might join them. Does anyone give a shit? Let me ask you something. Are you happy? How are your hearts? Can I just ask a real question? Is everybody okay? Are you okay? Okay, let me know if you want to. You made moon water? I also did this super witchy thing, and I never do this. And my sister thinks she says she's a witch. I'm like, I'm not a witch. But there's this wonderful African woman that I follow on Instagram, and she knows everything about everything. She's a very powerful gal. What is her name? It's Limitless Living. Look her up. She's freaking great. But she did like a ritual where you don't want to know. You're gonna think I'm a fucking freak, but I added that. So you put these symbols on the bottom of your jars of water, and it's activated with a. It sounds crazy, like a manifest or not, like a affirmation, and then that goes into the water while the moon is. So everything's gonna be fine because I did that. Wait, come here. Come and say hi for 2 seconds. Look who's here. Smiley! Smiley! She's an amazing dog, full of love. I love that dog. She's so funny. She's like a human being inside of a dog body. Like, she'll make serious eye contact with you, and you're like, don't fuck with me, sister. Like, there's more to her than she's not just a dog. Okay, what do we got here? That's cool. What do you do with your moon water? Do you just drink it or bathe, like put your feet in? Or yeah, I made Jamaica, like a giant Jamaica with it. Okay, I'm starting to swear again. I just barely missed you last night. Oh, that's why you missed me? Does Cleopatra eyes yesterday and the nails today? You know how Annie Lennox had the eye makeup that time in the David Bowie video? I looked at it, I was like, but anyway, I was trying to do like, whatever. This is actually dark teal. It's not black. Just saying. I got it in Mexico City recently. Rob, we are getting less and less Kijitsu. Your candy is outrageous. Everything is, right? Yeah, I guess. You could give out apples with razor blades instead. Just joking. It's also just totally unhealthy, but I lived for Halloween when I was growing up, so it's like Christmas and Halloween, and then my birthday, of course. But my sister and I it was so stressful because we're like, how can you maximize the candy, and we'd literally take freaking pillowcases and get like a massive, it was gross. And you're like, why do I have so many fillings? I wonder. You're happy. That's beautiful. And you have your spiritual, I know you have a spiritual practice or whatever you want to call it. That's good. You had 27, Ron? So give me some chocolate bars. You must have leftovers. Didn't you say you had 40 of each or something? Bring me some chocolate immediately. Like the healthy kind. I'm glad to hear you're happy, because it's a healthy thing if you're happy. Do good. Really missing you and Puerto Vallarta. Thank you. Miss you too. Look I need a freaking haircut. I think I'm going to get it cut today. I have to go today. I can't do this anymore. Hi, Smiley. So what do you charge for a tour? When I was there in 2010, I didn't get a chance to go south of the pier. The beaches look beautiful, like Yalapa. Just email me, zenaudra@yahoo.com, zenaudra@yahoo.com, and I'll send you. It's almost free, basically. And if you can gather up some other people, it'd be better because, it'd be better that way. But yeah, you can walk from Boca to Las Animas or Quinixo or go to Yalapa or... Basically, I charge a small fee, and then you're responsible for everything else. That's it. You have to pay for your lunch and the taxi. It's very cheap, but I just pay a small fee, and you get me for the full day. But not that way, just hanging out, and I'll show you around. Okay, zenaudra@yahoo.com. I'll try to remember to put it down below. We have 12 people on. Lexi! That's a girl? I thought it was a boy. That's such a cute picture of those two. What a cutie pie. Smiley's the best. Have you ever seen snakes on your hikes down the coast towards Yalapa asking for a friend? Ah, that's so funny. I was just talking to someone the other day that spotted a huge boa. It was a couple from Kamloops that I ran into on my walk. And what did they say about it? But anyway, one day I was with my husband, actually, who I'm not with anymore. And we were in Yelapa. We're like walking on the one road, blah, blah, blah. I was like looking at him. We're talking, talking, talking. And I look and I literally am like stepping over a giant boa constrictor. And I'm like, wah! And these young boys, it was dead. I think they had cut its head off or something. Sorry for those animal people out there. And had laid it across the entire length of the path as a joke. And it worked. And they're like laughing their heads off at me. So I've never seen a live one. I told you my friend Jungle Jackie. I don't think she's here right now. She wanted to do the Halloween thing. She was super disappointed yesterday because she's in Kimixto, so there's like nothing going on there, and everything is happening here. It's like a big deal out here. I couldn't believe how many trick or treaters yesterday. It was like swamped. Like the entire Melicon was like hundreds and hundreds of people. It was crazy. But she woke up the other day to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, and there's a baby boa wrapped around her toilet seat, sleeping on her. Imagine sitting on that thing in the middle of the night in the jungle alone. Not a good idea. But yeah, and Ada and Stefan had a baby tarantula in their house recently. They get spiders there because when the rains come, the spiders start running in for shelter. So, but never, yeah, I've seen small snakes in Yelapa, like long black ones, lots of iguanas, and all that kind of crap. Okay, where are we? You traded yours for cookies. You just drink it. I love knowing what you do with it. Yeah, you could probably buy Jamaica, the hibiscus flowers where you are. I'm sure at some bulk food place. Or order it on Amazon, maybe. You're diabetic, so I can't even eat the leftover candy. Aw, that's nice. Fly me in. I will do it. Otherwise, we'll love to do it in March. Oh, yeah. Keep reminding me when you come because there's so many people coming. So, but yeah, I found there's a hair salon nearby that I've never been to. So I was like, maybe I'll just wander down and see if they have an opening. But it's Friday, of course, the busiest day to get your hair done. But I always procrastinate it for some reason. And then it starts like, whee! Whatever. I bought this hair product. I'll go soon. We're at 27 minutes. My friend Jackie in Kimixto, she also, because your hair goes all weird. I mean, we're at a little bit older. She's a little older than me. So, and then the sun and the elements and menopause and this and that and da 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 da. Who freaking knows? But you see these beautiful Mexican girls, and they have like pure black, long, shiny, amazing hair. Like, I would love to have shiny hair again. But Jackie bought this product off of someone that I ended up going and buying. So it has like oil, reviving shampoo, and its name's like Dr. C Tuna. Actually called Dr. C Tuna. I got it off Amazon, and like a mask. So I've been doing that, and her hair's been like really growing back. So that's what I'm trying to do. Is like it's here that's like thin, and nobody wants to fucking hear about it. Okay, I'll move on. Okay, how much? Okay, when do you want to fly in? Maybe I'll just wait for you to come. My hair looks so nice after you did it last time. I have castor oil. I know, I got it. I have everything. So I just did the rosemary oil the other day and left it in for like the entire day. I look like a greasy woman, but I didn't care. I wore a hat. I always keep mine short in summer. We have crazy humidity here. That's smart. A smart person would do that. I like having long hair. I don't know. I'm in denial about my age. Now that I'm 23 and everything. It's not even funny. Anyway, should I do another one tomorrow, or should we just wait a week and start from scratch? And does anyone want to do this on Friday night? Let me know. And what should I do? Would it be better if I like tell a story from my life first and do like a monologue like Johnny Carson and then we can start talking, or just keep winging it? If you got any ideas, let me know, or if I should just keep doing this or not doing this. I like it, so we get to connect. So thank you for being here, all of you 13 people with 4 thumbs up. Jeez. Just got here, didn't see notice. Ah! Sorry about last night. I don't even know what you saw because I didn't notice the internet was so screwed up until like it was so loud and busy that I was like, oh, everything's groovy. And then when I look back, it's all like, so I was like, oh my God. And then I'm talking to you, K Sarasara. Excuse me. I made an ad for today and it's advertised for tomorrow, but today at the same time. So I thought I'll just come on and say hi for a second. And if anyone shows up, awesome. So hi. I like your lives. Do you? That's why we're here. Okay, more F-bombs to come. Okay. How's Elvis? Yeah, so I was just going to come on really quickly and just say I'm sorry for what happened yesterday because it sounded like a few people were disappointed because they were like, let's do a Halloween live. It's going to be good. And it would have been good. Everyone said it's because there's so many people there that the internet just went sideways. But I don't know why. But I tried to move 2 times so it would be better so we could keep going. And it just, everything went like frozen. And I'm like, that's weird. So I went and watched the sunset with Renee and had some wine instead. And now I'm here. Hi, everybody. Hola. I am going to keep doing me. That's all I got. That's all I got. I used to be an actor, apparently. I'm not even a good actor. I loved studying acting, and I have a certain something, but I'm not really, I know really good actors, and I'm not one of them. But I was an actor for 15 years or whatever the hell it was. But I always knew I just wanted to do something like this, be me. So here I am. I'm lucky. I'm doing what I actually wanted to do a long freaking time ago. And now I'm a billionaire. So it's it's working out. Okay. What do we got? Do you have a water delivery service you use in PV coming for a month in January? Yeah, I don't. I am lucky because I have a really high-end water filter that Aiden and Stefan provided here. They have a big one at their big house and a small one here. And it's amazing. You could take water out of your toilet. That's so fucking gross. I would never do that. Or out of a swamp, and it would filter it. So it's drinkable. So I use tap water and I filter it. But you can either buy... There is water delivery. So every different service has a different jingle, the trucks. So usually the water trucks are big trucks and they'll have those big blue things of water. And this is how everyone does it. And you'll hear them like, agua, and screaming and driving around. And you just basically scream back if you need a few seconds and they will wait. And you can go down and wave them up or whatever, wherever, it depends where you're staying. And they will lug those giant freaking things on their shoulder up to your room. And usually your rooms will have a pump or a spigot or whatever the hell it's called. So yeah. Plus the corner stores sell the big blue things too. I have 2 that I need to refill, but I don't want to carry them up these freaking stairs. But the water doesn't usually come to my street for some reason. Most people go to the Abarrote, the corner store nearby, and buy them. Plus, you can buy just regular sized water bottles and stuff. But yeah, waters every day. They sell water. You'll hear the truck. So there's a jingle for the gas if you need to refill your gas and you get your gas tank switched out. Or there's the big truck that fill up the giant tanks and they'll bring the hose up and fill up your tanks. And then the water has a jingle and you'll get used to it. If you're here for a month, you'll hear them and you just have to scream, yes, aki. And they'll bring you water. It's easy. You'll get used to it. It's fun. That's why Mexico's freaking so fun to me, because it's real. You have to work for every single thing. I used to stream, then I moved, and now my internet is trash. I guess it's time to unplug and go back to the olden days and live without it. Yeah, I don't know. That sucks if you really need internet. I did that when I first moved in with my freaking ex. he did not have internet, so we'd be stealing it from other people. Like, for fuck's sakes, like how frugal can you possibly get? So then we got internet. So yeah, you need it. Lexi! How old's Lexi, by the way? We're at 17 people. Whee! There's the bells. You can see the Church of Guadalupe is right here. That's where that sound's coming from. So this is a celebration for Day of the Dead. That's what those bells are for. But they, at different times of the year, they blow up what they call Jesus bombs. And it's usually during Easter. And you'll be like walking around and there's like bomb sounds go off. And it's like all the pigeons go flying up and it's terrifying. But these are big celebrations. Like I said, today is Dia de los Niños, or de los Inocentes, or Dia de los Angelitos. And it's the Day of the Dead celebration for the children who lost their lives, the youngest people. So today is the day they are welcome. Their spirits come back and, get to hang out with their relatives, kind of they come back. And then tomorrow, the 2nd, is for the rest of the people that have passed, and different stuff happen each day. So isn't that cute? It's kind of sad. I've been to the cemetery and there's like little tiny gravestones for people that lost their lives really young. So it's kind of depressing, but it's great. Today we celebrate everyone. I build my own altar. I have tons of flowers and candles, and I have one photograph of my friend that passed away, Janice, Magic Sparkling Joy. Hopefully a big white butterfly passes through while I'm talking about her, or some hummingbirds. And that's that. Yeah, it's cool. I know the bells are great. You're learning Spanish. That's very smart. Are you doing Duolingo? I started with Duolingo and then I just got lazy. And I really want to actually go and join a school so I can get my freaking act together, because you can get by with so little. I understand a lot. I speak enough. But when an emergency occurs and you don't have proper Spanish, I've been there before. Like, I thought someone was breaking into my house and I was on 911 with someone who had no English. Try to get help when you can't fucking... But you use the words you know. But good for you, Moss Girl. I live close to a church and at Christmas time plays Christmas carols. That's nice. Yeah, and Duolingo is very good. And you can get like premium Duolingo too, which I think my friend learned tons of Spanish. In like 1 month, he came here and he's like having full conversations with beach vendors and shit. I'm like, what the hell? But he's just like that. He's very smarty pants kind of dude. So, John, you're back in the house. There's 911. Yeah, there is. And the police came. Well, first they hung up on me the first time I called. I've called a few times because you don't even want to know. I've had some fucking stuff happen to me while I'm here. The longer you're here, the more real Mexico gets, for real. And I don't know if I should talk about what's happened, what I've seen and what's happened, but it's not all touristy and happy all the time. There's shit happens here for real. It's Mexico, especially in the slow season. There's low season. There's you see more shit because it's like 6 months of poverty in a lot of cases for people. So anyway, I'm not going to get into it. But yeah, I thought I could hear like the dogs ran out of my bedroom, were like staring at the door that goes up to these floors. And I'm like, who the fuck is here? At first they ran downstairs and barking at the door. Then they ran upstairs and I thought I could hear someone walking above me. And I started freaking out. Even though where I live, no one could ever get to me. There's locks and bars on every single door. So it's like Fort Knox here. I'm safe. But I was alone and I was creeped out. So I call 911 and the guy is zero English. And I'm like, necesito, I say my address, and he hung up on me and I called back. I got someone that had a bit of English and I told them what was going on as best as I could. And then I waited. I could hear the cops with the walkie-talkies. I could hear them. And I live like up a billion stairs, so they didn't actually want to go all the way up all the stairs, which was funny. And I looked down the stairs because I have the guts to I got on the phone with a friend. He's like, just open the door. You'll be fine. Because I said I can hear the cops because I called him because he has Spanish. And I was like, wanted him to talk to the police because he is fluent in Spanish. And the cops are at the bottom of the stairs and they're like kind of like, are you good? And I'm like, no, come up here and fucking look at my house. And they're like, okay, begrudgingly walked up all the stairs. And they went through the house. No one was here. And I was like, okay, never mind. But yeah, and there's always cops out and about all over the place. So like another time, this crazy fucking woman who was harassing me, there was a cop nearby. So I'm just like, this woman, can you go talk to her, please? But you aren't going to be guaranteed. A lot of people say if you get the cops involved, they might take some notes and take your ID. It does nothing, apparently. Like, nada. Anyway, still alive. You want me to tell? Oh, God. I was going to do a full video on what really I've experienced here for the past 3 years because I have gone through a few pretty freaking real things. But it's touchy. It's very touchy. So I'm not going to talk about it right now. Right now at all. I'm bringing it up. But just know it's not Canada. So, and it's also my life and whatever the fuck I attract into my life. I don't know why. I have a lot of drama in my life, which is, I ask myself, why am I manifesting all this shit? I need to drink more moon water. I can't believe we're at 41 minutes. I'm glad I went live. Why not? I have a Mexican restaurant here and the waitress will communicate with me. Oh, that's fantastic. So you have someone to practice with. That's great. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. What's her name? Mardo. They're so dirty, of course. You're hilarious. What are you doing? Are you guys all at home like me? I've never been like a regular work person. Loved your last video. Thank you. I was surprised it got so many views so quickly. So I'm starting, I'm learning. So every time now I'm like, all I really have to do is go for a walk and you can see, I can just shoot whatever the hell happens that day because there's always stuff happening, like that beautiful turtle who made it to the mother Mar and hopefully comes back in 50 years as a giant mama turtle. And that's not a mama, it was a boy. Anyway, yes, thank you. Maybe tips on single women. Oh my God. I want to do a video on that actually, because this town is full of fucking players. That's the end. It's a players town. It's so weird because I didn't really experience that in Canada and where I came from. But because there's like a revolving door of single women coming through, dudes can just, especially if you're fucking drunk at a bar, and you're not wise or maybe you just want to have a ton of random sex and one night stands. This is the place to do it. Because I met a ton of people and it's like well-known, like married like Mexicans for sure. Not to be fucking stereotypical, but stereotyping, but it's known both sides, male and female, like to play. A lot of people that are married have mistresses, and then like gringos. I met every dude I met, and when I got here, it was like fucking vultures circling me every single day. And I spend a lot of time alone. I have my dogs. I just go find this is like a private little spot, and there's like the vultures would fucking come out. All of them, players. So don't think you're the only one, because you are not. Just know that. That's my advice. Don't think. Like I just had a friend that was here from Vancouver. Or she's a new friend, but anyway, I won't get into it. It's too personal, but yeah. Like she got involved with someone who's like, oh yeah, and he has a family and a girlfriend and all these kids. And he's like, oh no, I'm divorced. It's not true. It will never be true. In fact, last night when I was watching the sunset, there was a guy there and I was with my friend Renee and he said, I hope his wife, her sister, shows up right now. So he was literally with his wife's sister necking on the beach. And I'm talking gringos and Mexicans. So Be careful, and also be really careful when you're out drinking, and like have a friend watch your drinks if you go to the bathroom, or watch your own drink, because people get freaking drugged. It happens. I mean, you don't. Men and women get drugged. Gay men wake up and they've been raped. Like it's real. It happens. I got drugged once and I got away. Thank freaking God. And it was like a Canadian that I thought I could trust. And I was like, why do I feel so drowsy? And luckily I got home and didn't get in trouble, but like it's fucked up. So be careful. You don't have to be scared. Just have someone that has your back, and don't be stupid, because tequila is so strong in the garbage. Like if you go to Andale's here, it's that famous bar, they pour this really like gasolina, shittiest tequila. You will get fucking wasted. So if you don't have someone watching out for you, things could happen. So be smart. But yeah, everyone's a fucking player here. It's gross. I don't like it. I don't agree with it. I don't understand it, but this is the place for playing. And married men, I'm sure, and married women, and everyone's playing. So don't get attached to anyone is my point. Well, lemon water is best. Yeah, you're supposed to start your day with that, right? I never do that, though. I just keep chugging the beer now. Why do you think you have attracted drama? I think for one, I'm kind of a magnet for. I listen to everyone. I'm a wide open book, if you didn't notice. So for one, I'm too open sometimes. I don't know if that relates to the drama, but I don't know, maybe part of me wanted some attention or drama or something, because I was in a fucking stagnant situation before I got here. And Mexico's so lively and fun and all this stuff. So maybe I got kind of a buzz out of it or something. But I mean, other very, ex stuff, like ex-boyfriendy stuff, created some really, really brutal fucking stuff. And I'm not going to get into it here, and then other things. So I don't know exactly. If you know why, let me know. Loved that. I know. He was so cute. And I actually found a baby turtle the day before who it seemed deceased, but I found it was all by itself. I went that way down to Los Camarones beach, and oh my God, my hair. It was just there, but it looked like it was dead, but I put it in my hand. I took it down to the water's edge and was like getting it wet, and it felt like there's a tiny bit of life left in it. And I was like, you've got this. Don't give up. You can do it. You can do it. And then finally this wave just came and swept it away. So hopefully it was just had a nice burial in its motherland in the sea. But that was so inspirational watching that little dude. He had so much freaking energy. It was amazing. Ah, that's nice. You're sitting in your chair watching me on television. Hi. Oh, that's nice. Fall day. I love seasons, but I prefer sun. But I do love the season. Like I was in West Van. Every single season there is freaking gorgeous. Like I love summer #1, but like spring and winter, everything is so beautiful. Okay, you must have a good self-control for all the sex, all the vultures. I'm not someone that likes random sex. It's just not me. And now we're going into the sex stuff. It's just not who I am. I know lots of people that are. It's not me. I tell people I've had like 1.5 one-night stands in my entire life, so it's not my cup of tea. Adventures. I said vultures. Oh my God, you're such a feet guy. I seriously was thinking, oh yeah, it was Patricia said. It was the Greek goddess, like, why don't you sell your feet shots? My friend put herself through college selling feet pics. And I was like, why not? No one's going to even know who it is. But I never got around to it. You and I are a lot alike in some ways, but we are both Cancer. Oh, yeah. What day is yours? I'm July 12th. You're July 11th? Are you an emotional wreck like me? My chart's also full of Leo, which is why I can do this kind of thing, I guess. But I'm a hypersensitive Cancerian. I get hurt really easily. I love one of my favorite tarot card readers calls Cancer's human lie detectors, and it's fucking true. So don't fuck with me. Not you, Moss Girl, but everyone else. Paul, don't fuck. Because the floors are covered in dust and sand. Like, even if I wash them every day, your feet get dirty if you aren't wearing slippers or something. I hate the cold too. I lived in Vancouver for 35 years and it's rainy and shitty for 7 months straight. It's a nightmare. I don't know how I did it. And I tried to take antidepressants for like a month or something and I just couldn't do it, thank God, because I didn't like it. It took me so long to learn about attachment. You are so right. Avoiding suffering. Beautiful. It's nice to see men that are self-aware. We're learning that because is it me? The church is at it again. Summoning all the spirits of the children that have passed. Most of the people I know that do self-help and therapy and stuff are female. So it's kind of nice when men actually give it a shot and try to evolve a little bit. I had dinner with this fucking asshole in Mexico City recently, and he reminded me so much of my dad. He was so old school, and he had this blonde girl that he's totally playing, and she's waiting for him to commit. And I could not bite my fucking tongue. I'm like, dude, it's 2024. Fucking evolve. Like, all this old shit. Like, it's time to move, time to grow. And let's do something different. You know, it's. I'm sick of that bullshit. This old mass. What's the word? I can't even think. I had a terrible sleep again last night. Yeah. Rob, where are you, Rob? Moss Girl, Cancer here also, and I agree. 77. Really? That's amazing. Yeah. You're emotional. I've always been. But that's our superpower. That's what's so freaking amazing about cancers is like our capacity for feeling. And it's not an easy path because you feel everything like intensely and you feel other people. But I think I'm kind of coming since I moved to Mexico, I'm like more into my Leo sort of shit is coming out because I have a Leo moon and then I have a Libra rising, which I don't even know what the hell that means that much, but I think I'm coming into the Leo, the fiery part of my personality a little bit more, but I'm still an emotional wreck. Don't worry. I cry all the freaking time. It's too bad. Some people are like, emotions, but if you're a Cancer, you're ruled by the moon, and that's the way it is. We're here to do that job. My sisters say I'm so emotional. 7-7. You're 7-7. Oh, cool. 7-7. And Harry, what's your opinion? Straight single guy living in Playa del Carmen was in PV 2022. Should I move back? I would. I didn't like it there that much. But I was kind of staying in an industrial area and like you had to drive to all the beaches and all the beautiful spots. It's apparently way more dangerous there. There's way more like live cartel shit that goes on like in the streets. But of course the ocean there is freaking incredible. It's nothing like this. It's like crystal clear, gorgeous. Like there's bonuses, but I like Vallarta because you can walk everywhere. Everything is immediately accessible. Like I'll go to the beach later. Bang, bang, bang. I can walk home, watch the sun. I don't know. I like that everything, but it's too small for me a lot of the time. Seriously, especially after the drama shit I told you about. Like, it's a little too small, and I don't know if this will be my like landing spot forever, or it would suit me to like, I don't know, have a villa. Just joking. So I don't have to go to the beach. But now, like, this is a small town, and it gets to me sometimes, because actually, if you're a beach bum like me, the spots that are the best spots, it's so funny. I didn't think we were going to do an hours of it's great. People showed up. Thank you. Yeah. What was I saying? It's a very small town. It just is. And that's what's beautiful about it. But it's also, I'm used to from West Van where you could have like an entire giant stretch of beach to yourself with your boyfriend or husband or whatever. And you can like just bliss out, Here it's pretty small world, but sometimes it bugs me. And then the rest of the time it's fucking great. I try not to complain too much. So come on back, man. Harry Rocco. That's a cool name. Is that even a real name? I'm in Mesa, Arizona. Never been. And you have a place in Alaska. The whales are under my deck. Oh my God. That sounds amazing. Both places. Excuse me. I had a snack before we started. So you're protective of your family. Yeah, Cancerians are like homebodies. Family, we're the mother of the zodiac sign. Like, yeah. Oklahoma. Oh my God. Well, we'll meet one day and I'll get to hear your accent. Do I have a Canadian accent? I don't know what I have. All right. So we're at 56. Anything else we need to discuss at this point? And maybe, shall we just I think I'll just skip to next week then, and maybe do Friday night. I'll decide, or Saturday at 11:11. I don't know yet, but I really like doing this. So thank you for coming and asking and interacting with me. So I'm not talking to myself, and taking the time so we can all be together. And I've never been one to build a community stuff. I'm a total frickin' isolation, lonery, shut-in type person a lot of the time. I'm an introvert. I like being alone. But this is fucking cool. I'm happy, very happy that this community thing is happening. So yeah, if you have any feedback or ideas or things like wishes for videos in the future, send them on over. And again, if you want my email, I'll try to put it below, but it's Zenaudra, Zenaudra at yahoo.com if you want to know tour prices and ideas for tours and shit like that. And we can just like talk that way. It's better than doing it publicly like this. Oh, did you see the thing my mom said on Facebook the other day? Why do moms discuss private personal shit in a public forum? She's so funny. Does anyone else's mom do that? Okay. Thank you. Okay, I'll go now. We're at 57:52. You want to say goodbye to Shorty real quick? Closing out from Puerto Vallarta with Shorty Shirts. Mr. Shorty, he was a street dog. Him and Smiley were abandoned from their family. They lived on the street together, and they slept on concrete, for real. And imagine being a little dude like this and not having a home. Whee! So we're friends. We're good friends. So thank you again. I'll see you next week. Have a beautiful week. I hope you're all smiling and healthy and okay. Adios.